Hey, this is Mrs. Hosmer, and today's lesson is on solving equations by using division. And say you have an equation, it's 2x equals 16. Now we went over that the x is a variable, it's just a number, so it really means 2 times a number is going to give me 16. So because it's multiplication, you're going to do the opposite, you're going to divide. So I'm going to get x by itself. I'm going to divide 2 by 2 so that it equal 1. So 1 times x is x. That's what this would leave. And whatever I do to one side of the equation, I do to the other side. So I'm going to divide 16 by 2. So 2 goes into 16 8 times, and 2 goes into 2 1 time. So x equals 8 over 1, which actually equals 8. Okay? You can always plug it back in. 2 times 8 equals 16. And that is correct. Okay, so let's look at a couple problems we'll go through. Let's see if you guys can see that. Make sure my video didn't move. Okay, yes. Okay, so 2 times a number is going to give me 10. So what am I going to do? I'm going to divide. I want x by itself, so I'm going to divide 2 by itself. So that'll give me 2 over 2 equals 1. 1 times x is x. That'll leave me x. And whatever I do to one side of the equation, I also do to the other side. So I'm going to divide 10 by 2. Let's do this. We'll write it over here. Okay, so 10 over 2, 2 goes into both those numbers evenly. 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 2 goes into 2 1 time. So that would leave you 5 over 1, which equals 5. Okay, so if you plug that back in, rewrite it. 2 times 5 equals 10, and that is correct. Okay, so this next problem is 4 times a number equals 24. So I'm going to, because it's multiplication, I'm going to divide both sides by 4 because I want to get x by itself. So 4 over 4 equals 1, and 1 times x is x. So that will leave you x equals. And 24 over 4, 4 goes into both these numbers evenly. 4 goes into 24 6 times, and 4 goes into 4 1 time. And that would give you 6 over 1, which equals 6. So x equals 6, and let's see if that is correct. 4 times 6 equals 24. So that is correct. Okay, so let's go to the next problem. 7 times a number equals 21. And this is multiplication, so I'm going to divide instead of multiply. So what I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other side. So divided by 7 for both. And that will leave me x equals, and then look at 21 over 7. 7 goes into 7 1 time, and 7 goes into 21 3 times, so it gives you 3 over 1, which equals any number over 1 equals that as a whole number. So x equals 3. So you have 7, let's plug it back in, times 3 equals 21. That does work out. Okay, so 8 times a number equals 88. So this is multiplication, so I'm going to divide. I'm going to divide both sides by 8, because what I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other side. So this crosses this out. That leaves you x equals 88 over 8. And 8 goes into 88 11 times. And 8 goes into 8 1 time, so that leaves you 11. So let's plug it in. 8 times 11. When I say plug it in, you're putting the number, your answer, into where the variable is, the letter. 8 times 11 equals 88, and that is correct. So you always should double check your answers to make sure that they are correct. If you like my channel, please subscribe.